Hey guys, it's me, Scratch Out, and today we will be doing Portals Part 2. That's right, we will be doing Portals Part 2. So, save Portals are Part 1 as a copy, as it's now Portals 2. Okay, so what we want to do first is, well, let's review what we did last episode. So what we did was we added some platformer collisions, climbing up slopes, and slipping. I just want to edit my slipping code so that's not all that, serious, because as you can see, this. Whenever we slip, it kind of slips like really downwards. Okay, so I've edited it so that the slipping is better. Yeah, I also did so you can climb up slopes, and yeah. So what we want to do today is basically just make the portals. So we're going to start by making a new sprite called A. This is going to be, well, our aim. So I already have the costumes I want to use, orange and blue. Okay, here's one thing you need to do. So basically make sure that if they're going to be in by the player, that they're moved a little bit up. Like look, you can see that if we move a little bit, well, they're on the X and Y axis, but what I'm gonna do now, because we're gonna move them like a little bit to the right, because well, well, let me just show you. So when green flag clicked forever, go to player, and we'll point towards mouse pointer. Okay, let's go. So yeah, this is what we want. See, because oh, and look, when we're jumping, it looks so weird. Well, if you're thinking that there would be a way to fix this, well, then you'd be right. Well, the reason why this is going on is because it's not up. Whenever the player is moving, it's not updating as fast. Like, look, you can see that right now it's working smoothly, and then if we well, now it's working really smoothly than it was before. So just to fix this problem, just in case for a different type of time, let's remove this and let's add when I receive update portal gun. Okay. And then let's go to the player sprite, and the left and right controls will broadcast update portal gun. Okay, so now every time the player moves, it will update the portal to its exact position. So I guess like this way is like actually more smoother than it was before we did that. So yeah, that's how it is now. So what we want to do now is make our portals. So let's make a new sprite called portals. Okay, so how I designed this, I just made a black thing, and then I just made it halfway for orange, and that's the same I did for blue. But what you want to do is make sure the blue is costume 1 and orange is costume 2. Okay, and I want to do the same for the portal. So let's make a blue portal. Actually, how about we start with orange, since I already have the orange color here. I'm gonna set an outline of 3 pixels, and you want to make sure that the color is different from the portal gun, because we're going to be using touchy colors. It's going to detect the portal gun, like if we're actually touching the portal gun, that's going to detect it as a portal, and we don't want that. Okay, so this is kind of big, so we want to make it smaller. There we go. Okay, now we have our orange portal, and let's do blue, and all I have to do is just change the color, and let me just make it like this. Okay, different from the blue, the actual blue one. Make sure that's like that. I will make it brighter so that it doesn't seem like it is, but Scratch has a lot of different colors, so it should be able to detect the difference. Okay. Oh yeah, what we also want to do is whenever we shoot the portal out, we want it so that like there's it shows a little ball, and then once it hits something, it'll turn to a portal. So let's duplicate this. Let's make it blue ball. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're just going to hold the shift key, which will make it so that it's equal on the sides, and then boom, a miniature ball of the blue. Okay, and we want it so that's smaller than the actual portal gun, so let's make it like this. Okay, yeah, that should be good. So I will duplicate, make it orange ball. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to make it orange. So I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm going to use the fill tool, and then boom. Yeah, that's how easy it is. I actually discovered that trick a long time ago. It's just that I don't really use it that much. Okay, when green flag clicked, let's make a new block called create portals. And yeah, like I just said, this is from Foutscript. Okay, now let's make two variables. Well, for this sprite, for all sprites, let's make portal number. And then for this sprite only, we'll do portal number. I use in case you didn't realize, I use caps lock for the all sprites and lowercase for the sprite only ones. So that, as you saw, I could use both of these, but since it's a different format, it's all click out the same thing. So in green, I click set portal number to 1. Okay, and then we create portals. Let's also set portal number for this sprite only to 1. Okay, so we repeat 2. We set portal number. We change portal number by 1. I'll also do next costume here, and we'll switch costume to blue before the repeat loop. Not blue ball, but just the blue portal. Okay. And now, before the change portal by 1 and next costume, we want to create clone myself, obviously. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, okay, let's see what happens. As you see it created portals. Let's add show here at the beginning and hide at the end. Okay, so now it hides the original sprite, but the 2 portals are still there, and we have both our portals. Let's go. Okay, now let's make a new list for all sprites called portal X, Y, and for direction. I know it's pretty long, but it's basically what we're going to insert. So we'll delete all at the beginning of green flag click. That's what you're supposed to do with lists, so that you know that they some of the stuff from the old things don't get in there. Now in the repeat 2, let's add blank to portal X, Y, and dir. But we want to add 2 of these. Why? Well, actually 3 technically, because we want there to be a separate portal X, Y, and dir for each of the portals. Okay. When I start as a clone, wait until. So now we're going to be doing the code for what's called, the teleportation. Wait until, and then mouse down, and portal number is equal to its portal number. Okay, or you can do space, but I'm going to use mouse down. So this will make the portals wait until. Actually, how about we just hide at the beginning and not show the portals. Okay, so if I click here, the portals are there. It's just that they're not visible. Okay, so wait until mouse down. Then let's create a new block called move portal. Without square finish. So then we'll move the portal. So when in the define move portal, what we want to do is we want to go to and then the aim, not the player, the aim. Why? Well, because the aim is going to be pointing in the direction of where we want it to go to. See, this negative 21, the player will always be 90. So we want everything to be based on the aim. Then we point in direction, grab the thing block, and then we set the right hand side to aim, and we set the left hand to direction. Okay, now we'll repeat until we're touching. And then let's add a level. Add to portals, and we'll repeat until touching level. Okay, then we move 10 steps. Let's switch costume to join. Okay, first switch your costume to portal number. So let's pretend portal number was 1. So if Scratch checks if there's a costume name that's 1. So all these are named 1. So it just sets it to costume number 1 instead. So it'll switch costume to whichever portal it is. So let's move these ones down here, so that if it's blue, then it'll turn to blue and then orange. And then let's duplicate this. I'll switch cause you to join portal and then spacebar. So it'll switch it to blue and it'll switch it to the blue ball. If it switch it to orange and it'll switch it to an orange ball. You get the idea. So now we put that before the repeat until touching level. Okay, and then once we're touching level, we just show. I mean, no, not hide, show. And then yeah, let's see how it goes. And oh my god, it is so laggy. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to show before the repeat until. Okay, there you go. So if we do this, yeah. Oh, it's already okay. How about this? Restart. Look, it just blasted out. How about I set to not without screen refresh? Okay, now let's see this. So if I re-click the green flag, look at that. Except for some reason it's not turning into portal number. Oh wait, no, sorry, we don't join portal number. We join costume day. There we go. So now if I do that and I re-click the green flag, there we go. And then we switch costume to portal number at the end here. Remember, this isn't our final script. We're just doing this for now. Okay, next what we want to do is we want to do so that we can switch between them. So, forever, if mouse down and portal number is equal to portal number, then we move portal, and then if else. If portal number is equal to 1, then we set portal number to 2, yeah, and then and else we set portal number to 1. Okay, so now we can switch between them. So then, look, now we can switch between blue and orange. So yeah, that was easier than it looked. So yeah, now we have multiple portals. I see they're kind of stuck in the walls, you know. But for now, how about we just that we can, yeah, we'll work on the teleporting later, like maybe next episode. So let's make a new block called get unstuck. Okay, raw fast refresh. Let's make a new variable called what's it called again? Steps for this part only. So at the beginning of getting unstuck, we'll set steps to we'll set it to 1. How about we make a new thing called max. So in the get unstuck max, we'll set steps to 1. Let's repeat 128 times. You know, just because it's a big number, and we want this will be how many times we'll try to get unstuck. Then we'll repeat, and let's see. So if we let's say 360, we want to go all directions, right? So 360, and let's divide it by 12. So we move 12 times. So we'll do 30 here, and then we'll turn this way 12 degrees. Okay. So let's actually point in direction. Wait, no, actually let's not at point in direction. We'll turn 12 degrees. Okay. So now we're going to move steps, turn 12 degrees. If we are not touching level, then we just stop the script. That was easy, I guess. Okay, so now then so after the if, we do a move 0 minus steps. Okay, and then we'll change steps by 1 in the outer repeat loop. So your get unstuck should look like this. So now what would happen if I blasted this? Okay, as you can see, it doesn't work, but that's because we have added here. So let's get unstuck. How about we put the max here, and we'll put 128 here. Okay, so now it's kind of starting to get unstuck. You saw we're making some progress. Oh yeah, that's because you have to add the switch cost to portal number here. Okay, as you can see, look, the portals aren't finally getting unstuck from the level. I mean, it's not exactly perfect, but it's better than nothing, am I right? And now, as you can see, we have perfected. What is going on here? Okay. Oh, okay. I figured out the problem. So we actually have to kind of like reset. Okay, basically what we're going to do is we're actually going to add the move 0 minus steps here. Okay, well, we move steps here, and then okay, so let's add 2 new inputs. So let's make x, y, and then max again. So let me just rule this here. Okay, so move steps. Let's remove the move 0 minus step. So we want to add max of 128, obviously. Oh, whoops, 128. And then we're going to add x and y position. Okay, and let's put the x. So we'll actually go to x here and go to y here. Okay. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. Okay, so now our portals are working fine. I mean, the collision code, I mean, the like turning code is exactly perfect. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Especially because of this stuff. But now, as you can see, we have perfected it to the max. I repeat, to the max. So now, but as you can see, every time we move the portals, the costumes are changing. So we're going to switch costume to portal number here. So now whatever, okay, look, now the costume's changing. And now we are here with this. Okay. We still have like 60 minutes. But, I mean, not 60, sorry, it's been 60 minutes. So yeah, it has been really fun. Your get unstuck code should look like this. And your move portal should look like this, and your stars code should look like this, and finally the create portals and what I start green flag click should look like that. Next up, so we'll be learning about how to like make it stop and so forth through the portals, you know, so when we get here, we'll come out from here. It's actually gonna be really easy technically, especially when you have lists. I mean, you guys can probably try to do it yourself, but then again, the tutorial won't probably be that long. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please subscribe and share as it helps the channel. Hit that notification bell. Have a wonderful day. I always love making these videos for you guys.